everything feels meaningless unless it serves my purpose. It literally applies to every single thing. In fact, the reason why I no longer have friends anymore, it is by choice. Like, they still want to talk with me, but I seriously just don't want to associate with them in any form or in any possible way. Literally, I'm not trying to like show that like I'm superior to them or anything, but I don't want to be around people who whose belief doesn't align with mine, or their habits don't align with mine. If I want to be better in terms of mindset, if I want to save more money and I have huge dreams, but I'm surrounded by idiots or just people who just don't care about their lives at all. They simply just like play video games, to cope with their life because they feel lonely and they just want to do something, want to be distracted like all the time because they want to face themselves, they want to face what they actually want or who they actually are. I don't want to be around these kind of people. But don't get me wrong, like I don't hate them, but I would prefer to be alone and share my energy with myself in my room rather than hanging out with them and wasting my time. You can disagree as you want if you love your friends or if you have good friends, but these people don't really serve my purpose. Literally today, I went to my niece's birthday, right? It is 1 hour away from where I live. So, I just called an Uber and then it got there, right? It rained quite heavy, and when I got there, bro, I realized the reason why I don't feel belonged, you know, to my culture and my people. Literally, my uncle and my auntie, they are together, right? They literally like, and some of my uncle's like friends are also there. It is my niece's birthday, so there's so many kids and many adults there. Like literally, bro, they are joking about having an affair as if it is normal, and I think they actually did it, but my auntie, she just kind of accepts it, because my uncle, he is a provider. Like, of course, like you guys would think that this shouldn't be allowed. I also think that, but this is how like people are here. Seriously, like because like my auntie, she has to raise her kids, two of them, like they're all girls, and she doesn't work. She's just like a typical traditional wife, just like stays home and raises kid. That's it. And my uncle, on the other hand, he works and gets a lot of money, so it's kind of like he can do whatever he wants, but because he has power over her, because if one day he just says that like get out of my house, she's gonna have nothing left because they've been together for I believe that like a decade, and it is really hard for my auntie to find a job, especially in this generation, and to just like live alone. Except she's gonna go back to her hometown, but she's gonna be underpaid. That's what I can guarantee you for sure. And when I went there, you know, there, I don't know, like I'm a person who uh abstain, you know, from drinking, smoking. So I just don't really like a fan of it. And people there, they just like drinking, all of them. And bro, like outwardly, they all look sick or like it is like they have like unhealthy energy that you can see, like some even like got red eyes even before they like had drunk alcohol. Bro, this weird. Seriously. And my like uncle, he also vapes and stuff. And all of those kids, bro. One of my nieces, she's yeah, it is her birthday, right? And she just turned 8 years old. Bro, you know what? She can't even speak properly. 8 years old. Okay, what do you mean by that? Not able to speak properly. She can say that, hi, is this your name? But she doesn't know how to form a proper sentence, like a question or just like a normal statement. She can't. And the reason why it's like that because her brain development is extremely slow because she's been raised with iPad since she was born. Mind you, like my auntie and my uncle, they're rich as hell, and both my nieces they got into international kindergarten or like some sort of school. I'm not sure what like either of these. Okay, yet they can't even speak. Well, I mean, they can speak technically, but I can speak properly since I was like 4. Like literally, I understand. I can ask my mom about food or whatsoever. I understand emotion and a lot, you know. Usually, like when you're 6, 7, you should be able to speak properly. You should understand a lot of things. But literally, she acts like as if she was 3. Bro, she just like being cheerful all the time, and her sentence is not even like proper. It is like she's saying like a normal statement and a question at the same time, and everything is so contradictory. Just nothing makes sense, you know. If you ask her to count 1 to 10, she would just be like, "Oh, you're my father. Oh, you're my mother." And you can see here that there is no correlation with what you ask her to do. Just like that. Like, you can see the full picture here. Like if you tell her that like, um, are you hungry? She's gonna be like, are you mom? Where's iPad? They're gonna be like that, bro. Mind you, she's already 8. Bro, like I really feel bad for them. Like, man, and the school has to take responsibility for the parents, aka my auntie and my uncle, you know, like inaction of them, because if they fixed it in the first place by just not giving them an iPad, just like because they have money, okay, bro, like they can just give them like I don't know like puzzles, Legos, or just like Barbies whatsoever. Almost everything that I think almost everything is better than iPads. Seriously, literally every single thing, so that you don't have to fix it in a hard way like this, literally like my auntie, she told me that like she had to bring them to some sort of like organization that can help kids to speak more, which is so unusual. I could speak since I was like 3 a bit, and then 4 I was already fluent, even though I was a quiet kid, but I understood so many things. It's really weird, man. Like nowadays with technology, people always misuse it. I already mentioned in my latest video, you can check it out, about like people always misuse their phones and they become addicted to it. I swear to you, it will destroy your life. It literally will. Because if you don't control it, it will control you. Okay? But it is a digression here. So get back to our topic. So by staying there, in my niece's birthday, during the time, bro, I literally like didn't do anything. Just kids they are playing together, and adults they're drinking. Bro, I wasn't belonged anywhere. You get what I mean? Like I'm a 20-year-old dude, you know, and one group is like full adults, like full grown adults, like 30, 40 years old drinking, and just like little kids, like 6, 7, 8 year old kids just playing some toys together, shouting and just looking at iPads. Bro, what do you want me to do? And maybe if you want more, there's some like grandpa, grandmas from my auntie's like side. But bro, mind you, I don't know any of them except my auntie, my brother, and like those nieces. That's it. Like, cause these people are extended like relatives or some sort, so I just don't know. So I literally had no idea what should I do. Like, I just wanted to go there, to like show my auntie and my like uncle that like, oh, like I feel happy with like them and like my nieces, it is their birthdays. That's it. But bro, I just don't feel like it is that good or meaningful. It was like I was wasting my time, bro. Like they're drinking and just playing together. Like they don't even need me in the first place. Cause like, but like, don't get me wrong though. Like my auntie, she was happy that I was there. She hugged me and like she said like, "Oh, I missed you a lot" and stuff. And she just like brought some food for me, which is really nice. I also like miss them, but like just who they are, their habits and their culture, it is just not me at all. And I just feel like these things are so pointless and I don't even understand. That's why like I don't feel like I want to go there or attend any party or anyone's birthday anymore, except it's like people whom I really really close to, like my best friend, for example. I might want to. I think I would enjoy it because like we share so many things together, like some stupid things, from our childhood. But the rest, I would say nah, really. Cause like on the way home, bro, I was going crazy. I was like, bro, what am I doing? Like everything is so pointless and I got a bunch of problems going on with my life. Why did I even go there in the first place? I just didn't understand myself and life because what I want to do most is staying in my cave, like this room alone. If you don't know, just for the context, like I've been living alone for 4 years straight in like a room. My family they live in like another state, so I'm used to it already like by now, and I love my privacy and I love not seeing people. Like whenever I go outside, I see people they're taking pictures of themselves or they're just looking on their screens. There's nothing wrong about it objectively, okay? But I just feel like these people they kind of like on their phones like all the time and they just live a curated performative life. I just don't understand how are they able to live comfortably like that. I just really can't. Seriously, I just really can't. I often seek for more, for a brighter future. I want to be a better person for myself. So I've been through like those struggles before, like wanted to feel belonged and feel validated, wanted to be seen by some people even though they're not my people. I still want some validation from him. It's so stupid. But when you grow up, and you are actually able to live alone, like literally alone. I literally chat to no one, even when I'm sad, when I want to talk about something out, when I have a bunch of things going on, when I have an emotional breakdown, or just literally every single thing when succeed whatsoever. I talk to no one. And in a way, it's also not a good thing. I don't recommend that. I'm not trying to glorify it, but my point is that like I've always been alone and I'm used to it and it is by choice. I would rather be alone than being with performative, fake, like people or backstabbers. I fucking hate that. Like, especially like those people who are so performative, they're just like, oh, hi, you look so cool. Like, oh, you're my friends. But then, like, I don't know, behind your back, they just talk shit about you, or they just act like that for the whole day. Just so draining. How are they able to do that? I understand that for some people, it is their true identity. I get that, but like, bro, I think you should just like try to better yourself, in some way rather than like being so sociable. And as a result, you have to maintain a bunch of relationships, like maybe like friendships, with like so many people. It's so draining, bro. Like imagine one day you have to text like 10 people to maintain the relationships. Instead, you can just do whatever that you like or your interests. You can build Lego, you can play guitar, you can study more, you can go for a run. Like literally there's so many things that you can do besides just talking with people like all day long. I'm just not a fan of that. Really, so when I talk to someone, I kind of want it to mean something to me. Maybe I would get something from them. Because at least we would share something, I share something with them meaningful. They share something meaningful to me. And it's just really nice, just have like an intellectual conversation with them, but it doesn't have to be all intellectual. It can be like witty, sometimes we're joking, it can be playful sometimes, but I don't want it to be like playful all the way, like 2 3 hours. It is a waste of time. I'm thinking about it. If you're gonna talk to someone for 3 hours and just for fun solely, bro, you better just go watch a movie or just scrolling at that point. It's so pointless, and that's why I just don't want to be around people who just don't want better for themselves and they just prefer comfort. I swear to you, comfort is something that not, in my head because I know that it will kill my dream. I literally mentioned it before that discomfort is your friend because whatever that you do that it could potentially better your life, they all are, uncomfortable and it requires effort. It requires you to sit down and locked in about it. That's why it is so uncomfortable, man. Because like it is not the same way. It is the opposite of scrolling. Like really the opposite. Scrolling, you can literally do it everywhere, anytime. When you're stressed, when you're chill, when everywhere, every time. But when you want to better yourself, for example, if you want to know more about philosophy, you need to sit down, read a book. You need to like just sit somewhere and just locked in, concentrate about it. You can't close your eyes and say that you're reading it, unless you have superpowers. So it requires effort and it takes quite a long time to gain effective like information. So it's not gonna be easy. That's why I really like it. That's just pretty much me. I just don't want to do anything that doesn't serve my purpose because I've wasted my time too much already and I don't want to waste more. And if you have, you know, any other opinions, just comment down below. I read every single thing. And yeah, man, if you resonate with my video or my content, it would be much like good and nice if you give me a like and subscribe. And yeah, man, just thank you, all of you, even if you just watch it. I feel really appreciative. And see you in the next video. Thank you.